All right, good morning, barely. Good morning still. I got 4 more minutes of morning. Hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, Joey, thanks for joining. I'm very excited to continue Final Fantasy V. A little nervous about dropping frames again. I reset the modem a couple times and the router obviously to go with it because I want to have a good Sunday. I want to enjoy. I don't want to run into any issues with that. I just want to just game and just relax and just enjoy life, you know? Okay, so we're gonna start off briefly with what happened the last time, which was Wednesday. We got to play during the week, which was really good. I'm gonna start off the session standing. Hopefully I'll feel better while doing that. It'll be good. So, with the first thing we did, we actually killed a boss, which is nice. And then we saw the King Tycoon, who was under the control of someone else. We saw that he was like, acting a little strangely. We ran in, we saw that the last crystal shattered. Galuf started remembering everything. His daughter, Kryl, the granddaughter. We skip a generation, so it's always like the granddaughter. So granddaughter Kryl arrived, and then after that, basically everything's falling down, falling apart, and so then we need to leave. We finally see Exdeath is released, who is like the big bad, the actual big bad, right? We're like, oh, finally we see you in the flesh. We see you in person. We know that it's kind of a big deal that you're here. And you're the one that's had these 4 different locks, these seals, to keep Exdeath from kind of coming back. But now all the crystals are broken. Exdeath is free. And then what you do is you're like, Galuf's like, I'm going back to my planet. And the heroes are like, well, we're going to go with you. Like, can't do it. We're not going to let you. And then, there's the 3 of you for the first time, really, since the beginning of the game. Well, I mean, you start out just Barts, but then you quickly become a party of 4. And so it's the first time you're without Galuf, which is a big deal. He's an old man, but he's got some character, got some spunk and ability. He's one of the Dawn Warriors, one of the 4 Dawn Warriors, which is a big deal. Anyway, so you find Cid and Mid, you talk to them, and they're talking about returning the Adamantite. You're like, okay, that's weird. So then you go to all the meteorites, you fight some various bosses, you kill Titan, you get Titan as a summon arbitrarily, which is random, without a conversation, unlike Rama, or like Ifrit. Whatever. He's not as important, or he's not as social. I'm not sure what's up with that. Anyway, after that, then we end up going to... and then what we do is... we see, for example, that we're going to then be able to use all that energy. We powered up the Adamantite. We powered it up, and by gathering more of it, we're then going to use it to take the meteorite to Galuf's world, which is cool. We're just going to use the teleport. We're not quite sure where it is, but we're teleporting through there, which is interesting. And then you kind of see you're going out into space. And from there... you basically find yourself on this little island. Whenever you use a tent, you then all go to sleep. You have this scene. Then you're kind of kidnapped during the night. You kill an enemy or you get kidnapped. Then you're in Exdeath Castle, and then Galuf comes to rescue you. You get this really epic battle on the big bridge. Exceptional, cool theme song. You meet Gilgamesh. You run away, and then basically you have this huge explosion and you get pushed off into the northern part of the world, so you're not even connected to the city anymore that you were trying to escape to. And then basically at night you're walking through, you stop at a town of Rigol. You have this really nice heart-to-heart between Bartz and Galuf, which is to me really nice. Again, always at nighttime, they're always advancing the story at night. It's a trope of Final Fantasy V. It's nighttime, 2 characters are going to talk, and they're going to kind of have this conversation that's going to grow the characters together, and it gives them this private moment, and it's something you see over and over. Anyway, and he just says why'd you come back? And he's like, Galuf asked Bart, why'd you come back? And Bart said, I have to come back, right? This matters. This is important. How could we not, or why'd you come here? We have to go. It's the right thing to do. Just kind of it's what it is. It's not even a thought in their minds. We've been together this far, we have to keep going. And if it wouldn't be a Final Fantasy, you didn't go back, right? It wouldn't be this adventure where you're rooting for the main characters. Anyway, after all this, we have this charming Moogle that falls through an area. We chase after him. He then walks this special path to avoid the monsters in the desert, which are very destructive. And then what we learn is that we actually get the Windrake to come rescue us from the Moogle forest, because the Moogles can communicate telepathically, which I didn't know. I didn't know they could actually communicate telepathically. So they come rescue us. Then we go back to Ball. Well, there's so much storyline that happens. We go back, and then what we see is the Windrake actually was injured. So we talk. We get a little bit more character, kind of like dialogue and story unwound for us. We're in this place that's basically surrounded by all of these monsters that continually keep attacking the castle at Ball. And we learn that Galuf's actually king of Ball, just nonchalantly, I'm the king of Ball. Like, but I was going around on this other planet. They were without the king for a while, just very powerfully doing that. And then we learn the Windrake's injured. We need to go find if there's some special dragon grass, I believe it's called, to heal the dragon. We don't even know if it's in this world. Well, we're assuming it is. So then we go north, we go through a town, we meet another Dawn Warrior. And his name is, did I write it down? Kelger. So we meet Kelger, one of the other Dawn Warriors. We also, during this, I forgot to mention, we also, at that time, we actually learned that Bart's dad is Borgin, who's another one of the Dawn Warriors. And they all together collectively sealed. Exdeath. But Borgin, again, was from that world. He had to stay. So he decided to stay. So again, like, he just feels like for what he did, he has to watch over the world. And he did, until he died. Anyway, then we're traveling north to Drakenvale, and then I had massive connection issues. And it wasn't great. Let me switch over to this. Oh, and Joey, you had a comment. I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was just trying to go through this. You said, when you see Exdeath in the flesh, foreshadowing something isn't right with that. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know with Exdeath, that something is not right with that. Okay. Let's go here. Yep, everything's good. Let's load the game. My most recent... I didn't really do anything else after this. This is just me in this position of grinding a little bit. And again, I really like this overworld music. Similar, but a little bit of change here. Okay. And so now we're going to make our way up here. Before we do, I want to check on my abilities. Barehanded. Might be the best. Blue magic. Cool. Fine passages. I feel like this is probably not the best one for her as a ninja. Let's see if she can do something else. What else can we do that's kind of interesting? I'm actually curious if aim is useful here. Because rapid fire... I don't know, I'm going to try rapid fire. And then dual wield with the Dragoon, I think it's like really good. I think we're in okay shape to keep going here. Great music here. Drippy, you look like the goblins here. Let's do aim. Let's do rapid fire. Okay. Okay, 6. So basically with dual wields, with that, you're doing quite a bit of damage. Magic hammer. Oh. So, oh, you know what? I think actually, I'm going to pull this up, but I think I can actually get Magic Hammer as a blue magic. I could be wrong. I need to look this up. Or there's something like Magic Hammer. Maybe I'm wrong. It's Magic Hammer 1. Okay. Do I have Magic Hammer already? Let's look this up. I might have Magic Hammer already. I don't have Magic Hammer. Okay. Yeah, so I want to go back in that battle. Let's see. Let's go really quick. Till then have just learn. So if it gets, whoever gets cats on. And so Joey, going to what you said, Where's learn? There you go. You said that I will give you a hint. You see Exdeath and armor constantly. The game already told you once. He is flesh. It may not be the right term. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, once you told you who he is in the flesh. May not be the right term. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well... I'm not sure, honestly. I have no idea. 5,000 gil. Speaking of which, how many more treasure chests are in here? Let's check the world map. Okay, so there's 5 more plus an item. Yeah, no, but that actually makes me think, like, when I look at that, it makes me curious what other kinds of, who Exdeath is. Like, I'm curious. Ooh. Okay. Alright, do I get anything? 0, 0, okay. So it's not like grind in other places. But yeah, I'm very curious to see the Exdeath reveal. I'm curious to see, like, ooh, Bone Dragon. Tempting Tango. Alright, was that actually using, Bone? Wow, that was powerful. Okay. Attack. Aim. Not nice. Alright, let's get Ferris back in the fight here. Use a Phoenix down. It feels like aim is quite good. I don't know if I want to have him, the Blue Mage, Galuf, have dual wield. It seems fine, but it doesn't seem... Also, I like the Dragoon, but it seems like it's taking kind of forever. Yeah, with dual wield, though, so powerful. It seems like on longer fights, it's definitely good to have a Dragoon jump. But it does seem like it takes longer relative to others. Alright, Drippy. Teach us your magic hammer ability. So this... Alright, what I realized is I need to swap out that weapon and put it on my other hand. Because what's ended up happening is I'm using the dance. Right? I'm using the dance. I'm just going to defend now. And hopefully... No, let's just defend. And let's have him cast Magic Hammer. I believe in you, Drippy. Cast Magic Hammer. Oh, yeah. Magic Hammer. So I'm talking about. Mystery Waltz. Yeah, this is great, but I want to put it in my other hands. Yeah, 100% I want to swap. Learned Magic Hammer. Fantastic. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is let's go to Equip. Lena. Dancing Dagger again. Fantastic. But Dancing Dagger should go in her second hand so that she's able to then have the effect not be canceled out by Kodachi. Yeah, again, super fun, but not what I think we should be doing here. Lena, learn. We don't need to learn anymore. I'm actually curious about aim. I think aim is going to be better with dual wield because it's just upping that attack based on how I understand that. Okay. And then learn, he can move back to, what can he do here? Dual cast is super fun. Unnecessary, but super fun. Alright. What should I do here? Oh, I kind of want to do... Gaia seems like just fun. Like, necessary? No. Fun? Yeah. Okay, we came through there. Let's go on this way. But you know what? Maybe I'm going backwards. Maybe I've confused myself. Alright, let's see if this works now. Yes! 100%. Way to go. And also, I need to... Yeah! That's the way to go. Well, that was fantastically quick. I'll take that anyway. And also, I was just... Oh, okay, good. It looked very similar. A cottage! Oh yeah. Bone dragons again. Let me aim and see how this goes. Jump. Black Knight. So I feel like it could be good, but it's not necessarily going to be great. So I'm kind of torn on this. Also, I wonder if with aim, maybe you're not going to get the maybe you're not going to get the effect of. Yeah, I don't think with aim you're going to get the effect of the sword though either. Which again, it's like a very special circumstance, but something to consider. Yeah, this is definitely better to do at the end here. And I think Guy is not bad. I feel, but we're all doing so much damage anyway. Let's see. Now I need to go back and give one of them the ability to have white magic so I can heal. Or red magic. That's good enough. He'll be fine with just aim. He doesn't use his Gaia. Alright. There we go. Ooh, a bridge. Is something gonna happen on the bridge? Drippy. No shoes here. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. No one asked for that. Okay. I mean, she doesn't really use much magic anyway, but still. Drippy. Taking away my MP. Not nice. Not appreciated. It's more of like wearing you down on the edges, I feel, is what Drippy's trying to do. Let's get Drippy! Bone is also pretty brutal, right? Because of how much damage Bone can do. It's like, and now you're down just low health. So it gets you in the situation where you really need to heal up immediately. And the thing is, with this party though, well now with white magic we're fine. But I said before we had that, yeah, it's not looking great. Not looking extremely great. Another party with Drippy. Tail, that's new. Oh no, we've lost our Dragoon's ability to jump. The one thing I thought about, like, this Paralyze, I don't think Asuna... I'm actually going to check if Asuna fixes this. So if it's going to stop Paralyze, I'm actually curious. Let's see. Okay, good. Because I feel like I rarely get to use Asuna, and it's a fairly powerful magic spell to cast. It's like, well, and I don't think... Oh, man, now we're down to 11 magic here. But yeah, I think just the erosion over time of your MP, like, it wears on you. Alright. Goodbye, Bone Dragon. Goodbye, Bone Dragon. More Bone Dragons. Jitterbug. But Sword Dance is definitely the best, right? Like, if you have a choice. Sword Dance is by far the best. Ooh. See, that's brutal. See, Tail and Bone, like, they can really mess you up. Okay, now hopefully... Now he's dead. Yeah, the Paralyze is rough. I thought I would have done enough damage to that guy by now. Let's raise him up. If we get Tail Cast again though, that's very bad. Because that can, over time, they can actually kind of mess your party up. Like, you have to be fairly aware. Alright, hopefully. Yeah, let's heal up a little bit. There's a boat. Hold on, let's White Winds. So I'm trying to figure out White Wind still. Like, how good is White Wind? 84, so it just heals for half of your It just heals for like the HP you have. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think that's what White Wind does. White Wind. Okay. Restores all targets HP by an amount equal to the current HP. So it's really important that your character who is healing has HP though to heal that amount. Because if not, you're not going to heal for anything. So it's very powerful if that character who's healing has high HP already. But if not, you're kind of in a rough spot with it. Okay. Poison Eagle, you're new. What are you going to do to us, Poison Eagle? Sword Dance, I think Poison Eagle might be dead. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Ooh. Lakanan? No, that's not correct. Lycaon. Tempting Tango. So this is the cool part where now he's going to attack himself if we don't attack. We just sit back and watch self-inflicted bite. Ooh, learned first strike from leveling up. Excellent. Oh, well. Huh. I guess let's fall through here. Where are we falling? Okay. Ooh, Zombie Dragon. Well, this looks like we wanna be in a place where we're gonna do some damage. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'll take it. Maybe Zombie Dragon will be good. No, I literally just attacked myself. Yeah. That's not great. Not what I wanted. Alright, let's attack Zombie Dragon. Hopefully this will kill Drippy. There we go. Poison Breath. Can we learn Poison Breath? I don't know. Mystery Waltz. Oh, because it's undead. Because it's undead. It actually works in reverse for that song. Interesting. That is cool. I did not expect that. Actually kind of cool. Oh, this guy's got some health. Heal after the battle. Antidote and Dragon Fang. Lovely. Alright. How many antidotes we got? We don't have a lot of antidotes. I want to be a little strategic in how we use these basically. Or maybe buy more. 7,000 gil. Save. Save, save, save. Oh, okay. New pathway. Nice. Alright, also, I want to see what's obviously behind that door. Is that just going to be you going out? Right? That's it? That's cool. I like that it opened up and it looked like almost there was... I don't know, it's not necessarily correct, but I almost feel like there were... Let's use some White Wind here. I think regular attack's better than that. Sword Dance is still going to do good damage to this guy. Yeah, Sword Dance is fantastic. What a great move. If I had a choice, I would choose Sword Dance every time. Fantastic damage. Good times. Making the enemy really hurt. That's what it's about. Also, I know it doesn't matter, but I just noticed if you look inside the zombie dragon's mouth, green, right? This guy, his mouth, inside of his mouth is green. He's building up that poison breath, right? It's like, hey, hold on. Need to build that poison breath. Bone dragons? Like, no, he's got bones in here. Oh, you're paralyzed, good sir. You're also paralyzed. Alright, let's just try to kill one. Let's not try to do anything fancy. And they're also undead. So, alright, let's just not hit anyone with tail. Let's just not do any more tail or bones. Alright, the nice thing is he should be dead now. Excellent. Let's just continue this. At least we're not doing too much damage ourselves. Oh wow, now everyone's paralyzed. Except for a Dragoon. Oh, now, no. Oh, interesting. White Wind. Yep. I messed that up by having that there, but that's okay. That is okay. Ooh. Hypno Crown Wind Slash. What are these items? They seem cool. Ooh. A fiercely sharp katana that strengthens with magic. Hypno Crown. A crown that increases the success rate of manipulating enemies. That's cool. So if you're using control, that's cool. Strengthens wind magic. Seems very specific. 46. I wonder if Ancient Sword sometimes cause enemies to age. So yeah, this is again the first game. Kind of surprised that has. Oh yeah, I took him off because the Sleep Blade just to me seemed kind of like, eh. Like cool, you put enemies to sleep, but and he can only use one. Was he dual wielding before? Is that what I had with him? I don't think I even level up the ninja with him, so I don't think he can dual wield, can he? Might as well use though two-handed. Swords, katanas, or axes. Yeah, okay, we'll try this. We'll try the Sleep Blade. See if it's any good. Hypno Crown, I don't think it's going to be great for anyone right now. Oh, he automatically put on the Hypno Crown? I'm silly. Look at that. Alright. Zombie Dragon, let's see how this goes. Aim. Regular attack. Jump, obviously. And then attack. Yeah, see, so I don't want the tempting. I'm curious. Okay, and he's not aging or going to sleep. Well, no, the ancient one would make you age, but yeah, Sword Dance, so good. I wish there's a way you could make it cast Sword Dance every time, but that would make it way too powerful, right? You're like, I'm just gonna cast Sword Dance again. Yeah, yeah, just gonna cast Sword Dance again. Kill this Poison Eagle first, and then let's kill the Drippy, and then let's move on. Okay. I think this is gonna hit the. Okay, that's good. Alright. Let's just do our auto attacks. Again, Jitterbug makes me feel uncomfortable because we're losing health, but that's alright. The possibility of doing that every time is pretty low. Yeah, there we go. And I should actually try aim and see if aim does do more damage. I just like to test it out. Like, I don't think it does, but oh my goodness, we gotta get this poison off. Okay, there we go. Phoenix down. Let's go check our world map again, see how we're doing. I feel like we've got them all. Yes, we do. We do indeed have them all, but there's one item left here. So I think we're coming to the end. We're coming to the end here. I think we're going to get our Dragon Grass. But as we have learned in the past, anyone who's come here has never come back. I think technically when you're climbing up the mountain, I don't know if you feel this way, Joey, but like you're kind of seeing like those bones. Right? You're kind of like seeing those bones while you're climbing up the mountain. I wonder if those are the bones of people, or those are like the bones of like zombie dragons and undead dragons we're fighting. I don't know, it's hard to say. No one knows for certain. I mean, the developers, they know for certain. They're like, hey, we're putting these in here, there's what they are. Unless the concept artists were like, eh, let's just put it in. Seems good. How's our magic looking? I vote, just to be safe, for one more tent. We've got 70 of them. I am okay with using tents. Okie dokie. Now let's save. Save the game. Imagine I went back and saved over one of these guys. Oh, the terror. I feel like back when we were Wii level 25s. So long ago. What a grind. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. See how we're doing here. Let's find that dragon grass. Golem! This really does not look like a great... Ooh. What? Help! You gotta help me! Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry! Okay. I'll help you. I'm so sorry. I literally shouldn't have attacked you. Okay. I'll try, Golem. Good thing I just saved. This could be really rough. Okay, I'm trying. Alright, we'll try. Don't hit Golem, no! Can you imagine if this guy dies? You just feel terrible. No, miss. I'm trying! My gosh, you're making me uncomfortable. What happens if he dies? Nah, I just heal him. It's kind of terrible funny. Yeah, like, why did they turn around on the Golem? I'm trying, buddy. Also, I'm, like, doing no damage to this guy. Like, I'm not... World it... Oh, God. This is really making me uncomfortable. We gotta kill one of them at a time. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I feel like the only thing that we're doing damage-wise is, like, we're doing damage with... Yeah, we're doing... We should have been killing... Okay, thank goodness. I'm trying. You're making... Oh, this is... So Golem is a summon for you, I think. And you ran into him before, and he was like, ... Also, I don't understand... Can you imagine if he dies right here? I'd be like, oh my gosh. Also, I don't get while our defense is so terrible, but with our regular attack, it's so good. Okay. Okay, now I healed him. I'm just gonna hit him with a cure. Alright. Alright. And white magic. Cure. See how this goes. See if this does some good damage. Just try it. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna attack you. Thanks a ton. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm happy we could help. It'd rock if I could roll along with you. That'd be great. Golem. It'd rock if I could roll along with you. Oh, Dad. Did you have some of the writing in this game? Teaches the summon magic golem. That's so cool. That's genuinely so cool. Can you imagine if Golem died and you're like, oh, well, that's not good. That would have been devastating. Doesn't matter, but so summon magic. Attacks all allies from physical damage under a certain limit. Triggers earthen wall. That's nice. See, okay. So it's interesting that we also have like 2 earth-focused summons for level 3. Because we have the, you know, we have ice, lightning, and fire. Yeah, we don't have any water. And now we have earth. Okay. And there's 2 of them. Like, we'll give you 2 earths back to back. I'm sure that you could have beaten that any which way, but I just like, ugh. I want to get Golem. That was scary. Golem almost died. That was... Actually, you have no idea. I didn't scan anyone. I have no idea if Golem almost died. I do feel like it'd be cool, though, to, just for fun, switch back to a summoner. Just for fun. Or give... I think... Is it gonna be good? Can I teach Bart's a job? Let's see. He's got the time. Yeah, like, all these are... Let's make him a summoner. with white magic. Let's give him the ability to save some people. So he's not gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna summon for fun. Blue magic. Lennon is gonna. Let's see. Yeah, blue magic is fine. Throwing aim is fine. I feel like aim doesn't even make a difference though. Maybe rapid fire is better. I don't know. Which scan? Yeah. See an enemy's level, HP, weakness, and current condition. That's kind of nice. I feel it's also not necessary if I have a white mage, but I feel the best thing I should actually be able to do with him is the double cast. Right? Because when you have someone that's a red mage and they have double cast, it's like, I think she has that. I should just give her double cast. Right? Or did I not actually reach... I didn't actually max out the red mage with her. Nice job. No, I didn't even get close. I maxed out the red mage with someone else. Maybe it was... Oh, wow. I must be forgetting. I swore I maxed out the red... Okay, I almost maxed it out with Gallop. I was about to say, I was like, I almost maxed it out. It's like right there. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, we're definitely going to go swap it out to dual cast. That's way better. Plan cast everything. Level 4. That's not... Yeah, we don't even have anything above level 4 right now. That's great. Two-handed. Scan is nice. Actually, scan becomes effectively... There are so many fun things you can do with these characters. Ooh, you know what? Equip axes. Doesn't matter. We still have the best. That's cool, actually. But we still have the best. Yeah, that's fun weapons. Like, why bother changing? I almost feel like she wants to be attacking so much, unless it's an end-dead boss, that we don't even want to be doing that, so... Let's see. You know, just in case... Give her some white magic. Just in case. Be in good shape. Alright. Alright, let's do a quick save. Now, let's move forward. Oh man, clearly doing ton damage there. Tail! That was nice. That was not what I wanted. I did not ask for that. Oh, I gotta go back and change it. Good. Yeah, I gotta go back and change her order. Damaged by poison. I had a feeling you would be. Let's just cast Kira on you. Like, let's be honest. Cast Kira. Do some damage. Cast Kira. That's how we'd get it done. Cast damage. I'll heal you negatively. Going in there with 70... How many ethers do I have? How many ethers do I have? Probably not enough. I feel like I have so many elixirs, I'm just gonna... Like, that's kind of how wild it is that I have so many elixirs. I'm like, yeah, let's cast an elixir. It seems actually less valuable than ether. Ooh, look. Dragon Grass. Something's gonna happen, obviously. Oh no! Ah! Help! That's not good. Oh, nice. Look at us. Good job, guys. What the crap was that? Grass isn't supposed to attack people. That's no grass, that's a beast. A foul, leafy demon. This must be why the drakes are practically extinct. Ah. Dragon pod. Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dragon flower. Okay. Level 33. 1200. Let's see if I can cast anything here. So notice 11 and 3. Oh no, I'm old. Bartz is old. MP's. Oh my god. It had 1,000? Okay. Dual cast. Wow. That was unfortunate. Yeah. I'm curious what. Okay, that does really good damage. I'm old, but I don't feel like I even should focus on. Okay, but that's what. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. That's why it's like an issue. All right, that's concerning. Well, that's good. Thank you for doing that. Should definitely jump the whole time. White Wind. Gonna be in a good place. Old, paralyzed. You're like, yeah, I'm old and paralyzed. Let's just do 1,000 needles. Okay, and as the enemy gets weaker, he's gonna have more petals. Got you. This makes sense. Let's throw. I feel like some flame. Oh, flame seems like it'd be good against all of them. See how this goes. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I think flame. You also want any flames. Yeah, it seems like the flame scroll is the best way to go through this whole thing. Yeah. Let me use Titan. See what happens here. Whoa! Well, I mean, I feel like you... No way. Only 440? We literally, the roots you stand in were ripped open. You're not even standing in place. The foundation upon your existence, gone. Underneath, no, but it's okay. If someone like stabs you with a couple lances or spears, much more effective. Okay. And also happy about these lightning scrolls. These are really nice. These are exceptional. Yeah, those lightning scrolls are pretty great. Well, I guess let's cast Fire on everyone. Did such little damage. 6 and 12 each, that's funny. And I don't even get a Dragon Grass? That's not good. The Dragon Grass! Look! Come on, let's take some and go. Obtain Dragon Grass. Alright, so we did obtain the Dragon Grass. And now we know why no one escaped. Makes sense. So this is interesting. We can't use Asuna outside of battle, which is kind of unfortunate because it'd be really cool right now. We need to cast my eye drops. Alright, let's go back. And also, though, world map, got everything. There's a 1. And it wasn't the Dragon Grass? Alright, there's an item hidden in the Dragon Bones. All these bones that had nothing, you gotta actually examine something there. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna heal. Oh, interesting. It just does the... That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Wow. Well, that's really not good. I'm not a fan of this one bit. I reject this. This is the least cool thing that could happen. Very bummed. Very bummed. Alright, well that's good. That's good. Got sword. Nah. Two-handed use of that. Okay, there you go. A little rough there. Dun 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 dun. Going back out. Again, we don't have that magic that allows us to escape easily from caverns. I forget what it's called. But no ability to use gate, no ability to just quickly evacuate. Like, no. Okay. Alright, let's jump. Do some jumping damage. Sword dance, excellent. I still need to swap that. I just think it'll be better overall if I swap that, which is okay. No, so much damage. Yeah, because just ruins whatever you do. Tempting Tango just ruins it. Okay. Let's go back. Do that now. Equip. That's the way to do things. There we go. Let's move out of here. We got all the items except for that bone mail. We're gonna get the bone dragon. Awkward. Tail, right from the beginning. Paralyzing us. That's not very nice. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do a jump. Probably should just focus on one at a time. But that's okay. If she's not in the front row before, I feel like she's doing a lot of good damage. Wow. Oh, he definitely needs to be in the front row. That was, okay, that was what it was in the back attack somehow. We were, like, not in the front row. Yeah, he needs... Galuf needs to be in the front row. Okay. That's the problem. Like, 100% yes, 100% yes. Always going to be jumping. But even not jumping, they can be... That was completely silly of me not to notice that. Because if you notice that, you're like, ooh, this is good. Sword dance, so cool. Absolutely love that. It's something so fun. Like, but do that move. Like, 37. All right. Found bone mail. Ooh, what is bone mail? Oh wait. Okay. Cursed armor fit for a corpse prevents most status ailments. -5 stamina. Okay. But it prevents most status ailments. So what's interesting, I remember in Dragon Quest 1 or the other Dragon Quest, you could actually get like cursed, or maybe, oh, I feel like it was Dragon Quest. Maybe it was not Dragon Quest, but there were, for example, cursed weapons or items And if you did optimal, it would sometimes equip them to you. And all of a sudden, once you have those equipped, you would just be like, oh, well, this isn't great, but, you know, it's what I've got equipped now. So I guess I'm gonna, I don't know. It feels like you want one as soon as possible. Like, wait. Thought I got distracted by something. Yeah, this is like, being in front. Should have thought about the formation. Definitely the way to go. Make sure you're in the front lines. Some solid damage there. Now we're going back. Across the bridge. Poison Eagle. Yeah, I will say maybe it seems a little more dangerous, but kind of enjoy being in the front row. It feels like the battles are gonna go a lot faster if you're doing so much more damage. So I think it's the way to go. I couldn't believe actually that I didn't even think about that when I'm like, wait a second. This seems like something is being done incorrectly. It's not going to ensure that I'm able to move my characters forward and have like longevity with them. We're just like saving time. Okay, let's see. I want to go. Let's do Hellfire. Let's do some of these summons. Let's actually enjoy playing the game, right? When you do some of this stuff, like, oh, I'm enjoying the game. That looks cool. A shame it did not happen to the zombie dragon, but I'll take it. Because technically, we could have always healed the zombie dragon the way things are. Okay. Attack! Summon. Shiva for fun. Regular attack. Regular attack. Yeah, I like that diamond dust. I just like comes swirling through there. Kind of like a whirlwind. That's nice. Let's see here. Okay. Oops, I'm going backwards. Got a little turn around in there. Wait, I didn't go this way. This is the wrong way. That's okay. Ah, zombie dragon. Come on, sword dance. Come on, sword dance. That's alright too. Not ideally what I want, but you know, only heals the enemy by 88. Man, yeah. Having like two-handed on the blue mage in that row, that is exceptional. Okay. Alright, almost to the beginning. Almost to the beginning of this mountain. Here, let me heal you. Will secretly damage you, but that's okay. Not so secretly damage you. Okay, good. I think it's funny that I am killing myself by having Jitterbug pop up though. Like, that's not great. Go, learn blue magic. Nice. Alright, let's send a few heals over to Lena's way. Let's get out of this cavern, and now we are near the beginning. I feel like I'm having the same battle over and over. One battle after another. Let's kill the Poison Eagle just to have him dead. Arguably, I could have attacked him with... Okay. I feel like maybe it's not even worth... I guess... With Varus on the Dragoon, again, it's nice, but I can do basically like half the damage. Yeah, I can do half the damage from the jump. Just melee attacking, which is still pretty good, right? I'll take it. Oh, that is a huge waste and a bummer. But that's the one thing, so you can't always auto battle with certain things when you just select your target. Like, auto battle heals? Like, no, it's not going to work. You're like, I saw it with my own eyes. It's definitely not going to work. Alrighty. We picked up the Dragon Grass. Now we're going back. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good to get that Dragon Grass. Kill that Dragon Pod. Again, have this exceptional overworld music. Love it. Now we're going to go back through here. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Hopefully nothing bad happened to these guys. I just assume that bad things are always going to happen. Dragon Grass mutated some kind of monster. That would explain why the Drakes died out. Okay. So all of them now say the same thing, basically. Okay. I'm just curious if you can tell them what happened. Because it's fun that some of the updates are... Like, Calgary is very sick. Overdid himself earlier, didn't help. Oh. Oh, it's never good when that happens. Cough, cough. I wish I, too, could fight by your side. Yeah, I wish you could as well. But... Bart's just does not allow that to happen. One of the 4 Dawn Warriors is now... Well, one's dead. One's critical condition. One's fighting with us. Who knows what's going on with the rest of us. Frog, a frog! Will you please bring me a frog? Come on, bring me one. I gotta have one. A strange voice when you come from the well. It is slightly disturbing. Lightly disturbing. I can't believe you returned from Drakenvale unharmed. 2 of them can't believe it. Exeth set his monster hordes against us. Now the Charlie who left in the village you could fight. That was the same dialogue as before. That's alright. We'll do our best to fight. What can you do for me? I feel like I'm gonna buy some more of these. We can never have enough of these. So I need more. Okay. So, again, I know we talked about this last playtest, but for these, I really am curious if I start playing the Chemist, if I can start unlocking, like, really massive stat gains. Or I can just, like, use them to buff my party, and then they're just basically, like, deity-like. Like, all of a sudden you throw it on the Dragoon before the Dragoon jumps, and then the Dragoon's, like, just doing such a good job. I don't know, that'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool. Okay. I feel something is about to happen here. Aquathorn! Okay. Alright, let's see here. You've been finished off. Try to go in the castle now, see what happens. We're back. Now open the gate. They're not supposed to, remember? Nice try, monster. You're gonna have to try a bit harder to pull one over on the soldiers of the boss. See, you literally said last time, don't let us in. I suppose there's falling orders. Guess it's time for plan B. You coming? It is what we told them last time, so... Oh wow. Look at this. Okay, so, ooh. Found great sword. It was lying in the water. What? What? That was the one special item. Okay. Super nice. A sword with the broad blade. So, Joey, this is the one we were talking about last time. I found the great sword. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alrighty. Let's equip it. Alrighty. That's great. I'm glad I checked that side. Now I'm gonna get back in the castle somehow. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh. Kind of pushing yourself in. Alright, interesting. Sorry, we thought it was another one of excess tricks. No worries, better safe than sorry. Next time I'll check to make certain it's the king, then open the gate. Oh man. Good times, good times. Uh-oh, Lady Kryle's headache. Lady Kryle went to her room to the tower to rest. She looked awfully pale. That's not good at all. Is Lady Kryle okay? This isn't good. Alrighty. It's locked from the inside. Alright, let's do this. So she's up in her tower, right? She's here. Oh no, what happened? What's wrong? Kryle! Grandpa, what's wrong? I'm here, my dear. He's calling. He's calling? Shh, don't try to talk. Calling, Giddo is calling. Giddo. Yeah, exactly. There's what's going on here. Gotta take some notes. Uncertain about what's happening. Okay. Hurry, go find Giddo, please. What? But who's Giddo? Yeah. I don't know. Or is it Giddo? I don't know. Who's Giddo? A sage who's lived over 700 years. Ooh, wow. That's they've got some wisdom, most likely. I wonder why 700 years is important. I know that if you go back to the original Final Fantasy, or this one, an ancient civilization from 500 years ago, Giddo's the one who prophesied that the crystals in your world would break. And he's calling her, like, psychotically. That's psychically Bart's. Anyhow, the sage might know some way to defeat Exdeath. Hang in there, Kryle. We're gonna go see Giddo. Just hold on a little longer. Okay. But have to use the Windrake. Don't worry, we've got the Dragon Grass and Spades. Really? The Drake's resting at the top of this tower. Will you come with me? Obviously, certainly. Like you needed to ask. Where do we find this Giddo? Anyway. He lives on a small island in the ocean northeast of Drakenvale. Now we're gonna get a little bit more time to open up this world. Alright. Popo. Alright, well. Let's heal the Drake up with this Dragon Grass. Here, eat this. You'll feel better. Aw. Lena's always can't. It's so. Is that him eating, or is that him being like, no, no? That grass killed off all the windrakes. No wonder he doesn't want to eat it. Doesn't matter what he wants to. He has to. With wounds like these, if he doesn't hurry and eat this stuff, he'll die. Aw. It's alright, look, it's good to eat. See, I'll have some too. Lena, are you insane? Lena, did you forget? Dragon grass is poisonous to humans. Here, now you try. That's a good boy. This like sacrificial nature of Lena. Lena, hold on. Drink this. Lena, are you alright? Yes, thank you, Cryo. Don't do things like that. That's ridiculously dangerous. Cripes, Lena, if something had happened to you. I'm sorry. Like just the sacrificial nature. You sure you should be up and about? I'm okay. Cryo. Don't worry about me. Jeez, oh Pete. Everyone you guys is always overdoing it. You stay here and get some rest, young lady. Okay. Cryo, thank you. I am in your debt. You saved my Windrake, so I think we're square. Thank you. You rest up now. Got it? I will. You guys be careful too. Let's go find Sage Kiddo. Right. Let's go. We're off. Bartz goes on first, the one that's afraid of heights. I think that's notable and kind of interesting. Bye, Cryo. Keep the castle safe while I'm gone. So now we get to fly north to the one place we didn't actually get to go through before, right? Yeah. I mean, they're really setting this up so you can only go a few directions. Like, all right, well, do you want to go here? So that's all we got. So now they're making it so you can go back here too. Now the world's really opened up. Perhaps. Before I stop here and set down, I'm going to save. And I am going to take a quick AFK. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll just get some food, warm up my coffee, and I'll be back soon. Yeah, this is and I'm going to really kind of explore this map. It's going to be exciting. See y'all soon. Okay. So let's see what we can do now. Now there's so many different opportunities for exploring and doing side quest stuff. This place seems terrifying. Let's go here. I imagine all of this stuff is just gonna... This world just seems much more dangerous. Okay. On a positive note, I've seen all these enemies before. So that's not too scary. Yeah, two-handed. Two mages. That's the way to go. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. New Kingdom. Surgate Castle. This is Surgate Castle. The Nemness of King... Is that... Ah, he's one of the other... Say your name and business. Stand down. This is King Gallic of Baal and his retainers. Let them in, you cretins. Kingzad is off leading the fleet to Exodus Castle. Really? So yeah, he's one of the Dawn Warriors, right? He fought alongside Dad. This way, please. Please help yourself to anything in the castle that you can make use of. Thank you. It's rough, so he's not here though. Okay. Let's walk around and see if there's anything we can make use of, but he's not here. I wonder if there's like a dungeon back here. Like the other castle. Oh man. Wow. Wow. Okay. World map. 2 and 1. Alright. I feel like there's something quite important written within these pages. Or half its pages have been lost, so we don't really know what it's about. I swear I've seen a book somewhere that looks just like this. This book chronicles the atrocities visited upon the land by Exta 30 years ago. Such crimes must never be allowed to happen again. We found a book that's over 1,000 years old. However, one half of it is missing. So much about it remains unknown. It's entitled Sealed Tome. Okay, learn about the Sealed Tome. Sealed Tome, okay. Oh my goodness. Picked up Forbidden Book. WX Shelf. These Leicester scholars never type the books. When they're done, this burns me up. You there, help me put some of these away. Register of Monsters. Interesting. I feel like there's got to be something about this. I'll look this up. This seems like too specific. Yeah. Hmm. Oh my gosh, Joey, thank you so much. I came back and realized that. Much appreciated, much appreciated. I forgot to unmute myself. So basically, got back, started flying around in the Dragon, on the Windrake, and I said, let me like explore these places. Now, I am in the library in the Surrogate Castle, and this place is cool. So this is actually one of the homes of the Warriors, Dawn Warriors, and just trying to see if I can pick some up. I just got back from Lake up north, and boy, do I have a tale to tell. You know it's surrounded by mountains, right? Well, I was up there, and this huge eye started glaring at me. It's a miracle I made it back alive. I have a feeling you, sir, are blocking an item for later. Just have a feeling. Just have a feeling. Okay, I muted when I looked up the library. Weird. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good that it wasn't like too far back in muting. Okay, thanks. That's good. So I haven't been muting myself for long. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. It's like, it's so automatic sometimes when you do things, you don't even realize it, you know? Okay. Ooh. Float. Nice. Okay, so this is this a white magic spell? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even... Interesting. So it just is in my magic now? Hold on. Maybe I just didn't see it. It was somewhere else. Float. Huh. Okay. I think I'm missing something here. Okay. Blink Shell, Suna, not here. Black Magic, not here. Time Magic. Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. Float. Levitate the target, level 2. Okay, cool. Alright, so clearly there's something about that. Good to know. And now, if I check the world map, let's see here. Okay, there's one item, and I think that's probably an item, excuse me, that I need to get later. You can't even run around this courtyard. Not really. Nothing's here. I'm happy I found that great blade back at Castle Ball, by the way. That was cool. And also the restocking of the shelves of the library. I like that. Do I need to remember this for later? A mage who knows how to lance. This is a good strength. A mage who knows how to lance. Sounds like a mage who knows how to be a dragoon and jump. Alrighty. Talk to all of you guys. It's the sealed tome right here. Gotta do something else to get that. Now we're gonna be back in the main room of the castle once we go around here. And see if there's anything else. But it seems like there's no more items. Maybe we can talk to people. Ooh. This song brings back so many memories. Sazat used to sing it all the time back then. Learned the Swift song. So that's the thing too, like songs are not counted, right? Songs are not counted at all. And they're just things you get. I actually really like collecting the songs. I think that's cool. Something different. Okay. All the soldiers will defend the castle until King Sazat returns. If only we could destroy that barrier around Exetet's castle. King Sazat is away, leading the fleet to Exetet's castle. I think he's bound to fail, honestly. You should be able to land that drake of yours on the king's ship. Ooh, okay. Exetet's castle is well fortified on the big bridge side, but the eastern side is relatively unprotected. They're giving us ideas. They're giving us ideas. Oh. Cool. So this is, okay. The Great Sword. We can get it again. I actually remember the Poison Axe from Final Fantasy II. Okay, that's cool. Good weapon. A katana forged by a master swordsmith. I feel like I want to buy 2 of these. I want to buy one of these. Wow. Oh no, I messed up. I need more magic and I messed up. Okay, good. I got these. Thank you. Okay, maybe I'm in good shape. Maybe I have everything I need for magic. Okay, good. I was worried I didn't save enough money for magic. Alright. Clearly I need to equip one then. Alright. Okay, there we go. Much better shape now. Let's go dream of things. Let's go dream of wonderful, positive things. Maybe I need to farm the Gil Cave and pray the boss doesn't slaughter me. I mean, that's not a bad idea, to be honest. It looks like... That's not a bad idea. I feel like I'm in good shape for right now. Because I don't have the magic. I'm not lacking magic. I'm okay. I'll do that later for fun. I think it sounds like a amusing experience. But I think I've got what I need from this castle now. I think I could also land the Drake on the castle, on the boat, which is cool. So that was nice. I got that. Let's do a save. And what else can we do? I'm sure there's other things up here too. Oh, okay, I do need to beat it for the bestiary. Alright. I will save that for later then. Ooh, okay, this... Clearly we need an airship for whatever this is later. Okay. I can't even really see. Okay, there's a cave right there. Okay. Let's see if there's some enemies I can fight here that won't just magically just murder me in 2 seconds. Ah, it's the desert, so I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. A land turtle. Okay. Okay. Not terrible. Oh, the bestiary. I feel like the bestiary is probably my least favorite thing. I don't know, it's cool, it's nice to see all the enemies, but just the idea of like consulting with it or thinking about it's like, oh no, did I beat something? Like, did I miss something? Did I not get something? Did I get these? Can I get this back again? It's like, I don't know, I want to say kind of nerve-wracking. Yeah, yeah. The land turtle was in Final Fantasy 2 as well. It just feels like kind of like nerve-wracking. Like, well, did I get that item? Did I get that bestiary? Like, what's going on? There's a lot of enemies that I feel are repeated. The Cure Beast. This just looks like bunnies. It'd be funny if these things are super powerful. Good thing they're not super powerful. There was one in Final Fantasy 2. I actually remember I actually, what was it? I ended up farming in the very beginning outside the snow town before I got Joseph. Well, I think I did get Joseph already. And I was like farming outside that town. There's like a turtle, and I would farm him for quite a while. So it was something, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'll do this. Could be good. Land turtle. But I feel like there's probably a lot of optional stuff. Or I should say like kind of side stuff. It feels like to me there's more side stuff here. And like I can kind of just explore. Or figure it out later. But I like all of the ability to move around. The openness, like how they're like, all right, we're gonna dump you in here, and now we're gonna kind of let you go whatever way you want. And obviously, like, you know where you need to go next, but you can deviate and explore and traverse the world, which is fun. I appreciate that. And then also, if you just get on the Drake, you're like, yeah, you'll be fine. Because they're closing off things to you. The intentionality of how they set up the world, again, very prudent. Like, yep, you definitely can't get in here. Like, you clearly need to wait for an airship to get in here. You can't do anything in here. I'm gonna save. I imagine stuff in the desert here will just casually murder me as well. Like, hey, this sand, you don't want to be here. Oh, maybe not. That's cool. I'm not going to complain if I don't just get casually murdered by things. That'll be nice. Well, land turtle time. Okay. Nice. Should have done that. That was unnecessary. I meant to cast the other one, but that's okay. Yeah! You're gonna try to attack us, though. We're protected. Oh, yeah! That was cool. Jitterbug! Summon level 4. I think the summoner, yeah, it goes up quite a bit more than that. Alright, well, there's nothing on this peninsula. Okay. I feel like on the islands, kind of where the archipelago, I feel like there's definitely going to be something later, or there's going to be secret enemies that are going to just casually just destroy me. Like, oh, you shouldn't be here right now. And they'll just wipe me out, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Just something to be aware of. I'm like, alright, should I be here? Is it worth fighting over here? And then you're like, no, it's not. Alright, and obviously I can't go there yet. I'm gonna save here. I want to see what I encounter in this forest. Okay, those guys all look new. Shadow. I feel like Flame would be good against these guys. I don't know why. Because we're in the forest. That's my reasoning. All right. Well, that worked out pretty well. That was a good guess. So a lot of damage. But I think I'm gonna do right now. Let's see. Okay. Decent experience off those guys, actually. Definitely got some new enemies. I feel like there's probably going to be more powerful enemies soon that are just going to shred me. But I could be wrong. Shriffids. Okay. Let's see how Ifrit does against them. Nice. I'm not dead. And now, depending on what happens here, now you're dead. And then, honestly, won't even have a chance to probably land. Yeah, I probably wouldn't even have a chance to land for the dragon. Yeah, which is fine. Okay. I like at the end, it kind of like, oh, I was there all along. Don't worry, guys. I'm still here. Go do one more battle over here and then take off again. I'm just waiting for there to be like a special enemy or something. Well, that was nice and efficient. I'll take that. That's good. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Streppa rare. I'm just kind of, you know, tiptoeing to these smaller islands. Like, okay, is there something beneficial? Is there something beneficial on these islands? Like, am I just gonna get annihilated? I feel like I might. These guys are different. I think auto attacks will get me through this, which is great. Not gonna complain about auto attacks. Not gonna complain about just, you know, enjoying the ride on these tiny little bodies of land. Like you say bodies of water. You don't really say bodies of land. You say land masses, right? Yes, these small land masses, these little islands. Just gonna enjoy walking around on here. And then when I'm done with these islands, this island chain is Archipelago, I will probably, let's see here, probably go a little bit north. Ooh. Can I go in here? Is there a forest in here? Maybe something I can fight in the forest, though. We'll see. Okay. I don't really want to use too many flame scrolls yet. Flamethrowers cast some magic. Burn down these Triffids. Not bad at all, even though we're in the back row. Not bad at all. Could be something on these other two islands. We'll see. I will say it's kind of fun to also just explore these places just in case there's something different. Just in case there's something like, oh, okay, well, like there is something a little bit different. There's something kind of interesting over here. This one being the smallest, I kind of feel there might be something here. I don't know why. Maybe that's a silly idea, but like maybe there will be something here. Maybe we need to see. All right. No, if that's the case, I'm not too convinced that I have to stay here. Okay. Yeah, like this blade, just so fun. Really, every time I use it, I appreciate it. I'll go for one more battle, and then I'll go north, the island chain. Yeah, not too. Well, I was kind of surprised because thinking about these enemies, I thought I was gonna run to something that's really gonna ruin my day. I'm quite happy that I didn't run into something that ruined my day. I'll take it. Okay. I'm not strong enough to go back into the area where... a desert here? Perhaps. Perhaps there's something here in the desert that is going to be very uncomfortable for me to fight. No. Nothing crazy. Okay. Maybe this one. Well, now that I didn't quick save, I'm sure there's going to be something on this island, right? That's how it always goes. You didn't quick save, now you're going to encounter the most intense boss you've ever seen. Little bunny healing. Why not? Probably completely unnecessary, but I'm so concerned about getting annihilated. It's probably really silly, but just again, you know, I've got this where I was like, explore, 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 and I was like, oh, I don't know. Well, that worked out really well. That worked out great. I killed an enemy, and then, alright, move on. Excellent. Okay. It really doesn't feel like there's as much relative to the other worlds. You know, relative to Bart's world, not Galif's world, it doesn't feel like there's as much exploring you could do right now with the Windrake. So it's kind of interesting too. You're like, it doesn't feel like there's quite as much. We can still do some, of course, but not the same. And this is the island we got into when we first started, yeah. That's the huge desert area. I feel like we almost have to go talk to Gato, right? I'm like, well, I guess he's the only one. Like, let's go talk to him. I'm gonna take some notes and then chat with him. All right, let's go talk to the sage. See what's going on. See what we need to do. Oh, lost control. So this is it. Yep, Sage Guido's place. Let's find him. Wait. Earthquake. The island's breaking apart. This is not good. We gotta get back to the Windrake. Hurry! That's pretty intense. Mwahaha, witness what befalls those who stand against me. That's not nice. Did you kill someone that's 700 years old? Not cool. Now it'd be really cool if we're saved. Okay, that's nice. Whew. Good job, Windrake. Thank you. Well, I think we should go tell Kryl. It feels like we should go back and talk to Kryl about that. Okay, Kryl, just want to let you know, can you still communicate with, yeah, can you still communicate with Guido? Is he still around? You can, that's good. If not, that's very bad. That's very concerning, to be honest. Okay. Let's go back here. See what we learned. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Those guards are gone. That's not good. The bear on Excess Castle is gone. Not long after she was born, Kryle's parents went to save Windrake in the desert. They were never heard from again. Ugh. Okay, let's go talk to Kryle. But why is the bear gone? What happened? Guido's calling. No. No, Guido's not calling. No, or where's Guido? I feel like we need to update you on this. I feel like this is, well, see, this is the thing where it's like, come on. I really wish you could... This seems like this would be the place to go to talk about an update. Right? Like, hey, Kryle, I know we talked about this before, but now this is no longer the case. It just feels like this would be the time to share that information. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, it's so weird though. It's like now the barrier around this place is gone. Like, okay. Cool, but clearly it's a trap. It's a trap. You've learned these things, haven't you? It's like, oh, if you want to go this way. Also, where's the fleet? I want to see if I can land at the fleet. They said you could land on the ship or something. Right? Yeah, there's a lot of suspect things. Okay, there's a barrier there. Okay. That's good. There's still a barrier, and that makes sense. Like, whoa, we can land on here? Alright, before we land there, which seems like logically it's the next part of the story, can we go to this cave, which we've never explored yet? This is the other side of the Gil Cave. The infamous Gil Cave that I know nothing about except for Joey telling me about it. I feel like I can do that later, just based on everything he's telling me. Let's see. Moogle Village. Do I want to go grab that one last item in Moogle Village? Okay. Alright. Well, let's go chat. That Windrake. We're still land right here. Lower your weapons, they're friends. If it isn't Gala, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? So that, how the devil have you been? Managing barely, these friends of yours? This is Dorgan's son, Bart. You're Dorgan's boy, eh? The ladies are nobility from the other world. Well met. I'm the swordsman Zazat. Oh, not King Zazat. I don't think the title suits me all that well. Sure doesn't. I'm the same way. So have you found a way into Excess Castle? We're halfway in already. For now, head below deck and rest up. The fireworks will start soon enough. This seems... There are 4 towers, but we only need to destroy one of them to disable the barrier. Please just a decoy. I hope it'll buy us enough time. Once the barrier's down, there'll be nothing to stop us from storming the castle. From now on, head below deck and rest up. Alright. Well... Okay, we can do that anytime. But basically this is to... You know, I'm saving all the time. Probably saving too much, but that's okay. So I am excited to see what's gonna happen here. And I know this barrier tower, I'm pretty sure is a big deal. Okay. So we have to go use the other one to go below deck. That makes sense. Alright. How far down do we have to go? I feel like... What's gonna happen? I feel like this wasn't true, but... Okay, there's no items, thank goodness. What's gonna happen? We're gonna get really low down, some attacks gonna happen, and then... I don't know, we won't be able to do anything. Please use the room to the right. Obviously now, I need to go use the room to the left, because I've been told to use the room to the right. Hi, guys. We're digging a tunnel below the ocean floor. What? Oh, I'm seasick. Bro, that's not good. Okay. Wow. Also, that was so many ships. Like, where do they store all these ships? They take up more room on the ocean. Like, where are the docks for these ships? Genuine question. How did they get there? That's a long journey, considering the size of the world. And they just I mean, obviously they headed out, but they just took like a really crazy long path. I don't know. It seems like a pretty intense journey. And then where's the docks? I saw no docks at his castle. Just saying. Seems like you'd need those if you're gonna have your ship leave. Rest a while? Yeah, let's do that. Let's not worry too much about anything. Let's just rest a little bit. Of course there's monsters. What do you think? This is going to be relaxing? Also, Gilgamesh's music again. Exceptional. Absolutely wonderful. Like, for a second, I literally didn't see the stairs. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Although Windrake's out fighting. The Bleacher's decoy. I hope it'll buy us enough time. Well, the Windrake I can't get back to. Once the barrier's down, there'll be nothing to stop us from storming Nexus Castle. What's going on? It's Exdeath. He's gotten the jump on us somehow. That's not good at all. No one asked for this. Oh, no. I think I gotta fight these guys. Oh, no. Well. No, buddy, no. We're surrounded. Leave this trash to me. Don't blow it this time. Oh, man. Casual slander. I think that's my line. Rah! Push him to the... Okay, Gobblegook? Gobblegook? Alright, so these guys are really not difficult. Arg, help! Done. Okay, I helped you. I got you, I'll help you. So these are just basically really easy enemies I can fight. That's nice. I also like that if you couldn't fight these guys, that you lose one of them as a bestiary, but it's like, we're gonna make you fight at least one, even if you avoid all the others. And now we're fighting Gilgamesh again. Metallic's theme music. How's everyone else doing? Buddy, this isn't good. Please tell me to kill that guy. That's good. No! Guys. Can I go over there to fight him? I'm trying to help him, but I can't go over there. I don't think I can do anything except fight this guy. Also, Windrake, you seem pretty powerful. Alright, let's do this. I have an idea of what I'm going to do. I think we'll be in good shape. Blue skies and the rolling sea. It's days like this that'll get you high on life. But you, sirs, are harshing my buzz. Who do you think you are? I think. Dual cast. Libra. And then Kira. Kira on her. I think jump is the way to go here. 31. Okay, so this guy is going to go down pretty quick. Whoa! I see you're leisurely as ever, my faithful sidekick. The old man gave me some trouble. Oh, well, let's return the trouble and make it double. Come on. That's not right. Oh, I was so very excited to... Okay. How much health do you have? 29? 4,000? Okay. Let's see. I definitely want to kill... Not nice at all. Don't like that one bit. Dual cast. Let's do Cure. Alright. And let's do Cure. Yeah! You're dead. Summon. I'll read your comment in a second, Joey. I'm gonna focus on this battle first. I'm very curious, but I just want to focus on fighting Gilgamesh, even though he's probably really easy. Enkidu! I trust you can take care of the rest. What? Faithful sidekick, Enkidu. Hey, sidekicks do not dish the hero. This guy's great. I understand why people like him so much. Yeah, if I go, I'm taking you with me. How about a little swim? No. No, no, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I call a foul. That's plain dirty. Interesting. Instead of I call foul, I call a foul. I would argue that translation is a little shaky to me. I call foul. That's plain dirty. I'm not supposed to be the only one in the drink. Don't think I'll forget this. You'll glub glub glub. This is so great. So good. Ugh, my hands are going numb. I'm coming. Hang in there. That pun is so bad. I'm gonna fall on purpose. The Windrake! Good timing. Now it's our turn to strike. Quit hanging around and get over here. That pun's so bad, I'm gonna fall on purpose. I love it. Oh, okay. We'll take care of things here. You got below. The monsters will think twice before attacking us again. I don't know. What happened to Gilgamesh? He's certainly not there. All right, Joe, I'll read your comment now. You said, thinking about docks, they said, look at Japan during World War II. They had 2 major dock yards for battleships and carriers, but a high majority of ships were made just on shore. Despite being poorly made, they were able to mass produce them everywhere. And they had the biggest navy in the world at the start of World War II. Ah, okay, so they didn't even actually have like docks. They were making them just on shore. Interesting. That's okay. That's an interesting point in like how they would make them. I just feel like they would have like some dock though. If it seems like, and you're the expert when it comes to, you know, things related to World War One, post World War One, like obviously ships. Considering your background, that's fascinating. For me, it just seems like if you have like a huge armada, right, or whatever the word you would have, I'm kind of curious of like where you would store everything. You would store it at like docks as well as other places, I'm sure. I was just thinking about it. Because like and I mean the fleet already left, so you don't even know where they would have technically started at anyway. So that makes sense too. You don't know where like they would have been docked. If you're ready, grab the other side of this box, would you? Sure, why not? Ooh, secret part of the ship. This is the submarine part. We're off. What? What? He's like, by the way, now we're in the submarine. No big deal. Gallup's looking around like, what's going on? The fleet was only a decoy. A ploy to buy us enough time to reach one of the barrier towers by submarine. Well, huh, that's kind of brilliant, actually. You expected any less. Anyway, the tunnel that leads to the barrier tower has been completed. Let's go. So we're just gonna hang out here. Okay. Come on. We can, what's down here? I feel like we should maybe... No, oh, cool, because this is like the ability to rest a while. Yeah. I like how you rested in chairs. Like, these will act as beds. You're really tired. You'll sleep just in this chair. That's fair. Okay. What are you doing? We'll retreat for now. I'm actually curious if you can... Oh no, you're gonna go back. Okay, so you don't get any control of where you go. So you only have the ability now. Okay, got it. Interesting. So you only have the ability to go. You can't go anywhere else. Got you, got you. But this is where things get a little interesting, I've heard. Because here there are some interesting there's interesting encounters here to learn certain spells. Blue magic. Oh, that looks cool. Get back. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna blow it up. Blowing up the tunnel. That's great. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's get going. This is the barrier tower? Indeed, all that's left is to take it out, and the barrier will fall. I'll take care of the generator downstairs. You at the top floor and find the antenna. Find it and destroy it, I assume. You got it. I'll cut the power, and once that happens, you blow up the antenna. Here, you'll need this. Received Whisperweed. Allows us to communicate. We can use to keep in contact. Alright, let's move. Is the door going to close behind him? I'm counting on you. Good luck. Okay, no, it doesn't. That's good. What are you doing here? Hurry up and get to that antenna. Okay. So he doesn't let you go past. I was curious if he lets you go past. Neon. Preemptive strike. Oh man, we gotta put on some shades. Okay. Definitely at least for Galith. Alright. Equip. Yeah. Silver specs. Eye drops. Ooh, what's over here? Is it this one? Can you not see? Alright, let's go up. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna... Oh, nice. So there's a few things here. You have to have a very specific setup. Let's see. So there's a few different level blue blue mage spells here. So yeah. Yeah, so the time slip, level 3 flare, level 2 old. Okay, so level 3 flare. In order to hit, I have it to be 39. So I have to do some grinding to 39 for it to hit. But then, even up higher, I need to be an even level. So you need to level up in a very specific way so it'll hit on a very specific person. Noted, noted, noted. And 37 is a prime number, so nothing's gonna hit now. Oh well. Yeah, I might want to slow down here, get those, and then continue. Just because that's going to be kind of a hassle, most likely. Okay, back attack. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Actually, I wanted to come up anyway, but... Okay, so it only can pull you. Huh. I like this. This is pretty cool, actually. Gotta say, this is fun. Now, is that gonna do it? Yeah, I was gonna say miss, because they're floating, right? So it's not gonna touch them. Okay. So I didn't think the magnetite was floating, but hey. Oh, alright. Cool. So this is the one right here, the Traveler. The Traveler, arguably... Let's see. White magic... This is the one that can teach us, what's it called? It can teach what we just learned, Time Slip. So if we just stay here, keep defending, maybe it'll teach us Time Slip again. Maybe only cast it once. Oh yeah, baby. We got it. Joyous day. Learn Time Slip. Yes, we did. We learned Time Slip. We learned Time Slip. We learned Time Slip. Wonderful. Good times for a Time Slip. Another question is... So there's two more. There's level 3 Flare and level 2 Old. Well, we have to do some crazy stuff to do that. Okay. Yeah, some of the setup is a little wild. Like, I feel like maybe now I should make him a chemist just to see what he's gonna do. Let's see. Alright, let's level him up, see what we can do. And actually, what can we do here ability-wise? What can we do for you ability-wise, sir? Let's do, I think dual cast is good still. Just let me just have something on him. Yeah, everyone else can do melee damage, so I think that's fine. We need to level up the chemist. We need to level up our chemist. I've got 44 minutes to play. Ooh, reflect. Yeah, reflect tonight. Jitterbug. I'm going to mute myself for a little bit and just eat some snacks. I think for now. Just eat some snacks and start the grind. Grind it out. Oh no! Well, this dragon right here was the one I wanted to learn the ability from, but I gotta say it's not going so well for me. Really not going so well. Was not prepared for this. Oof. Blood Sword. Exactly 50% of the Beastier enemies have now been completed. It's a little intense right there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little intense. I don't know if I want to... Yeah, that didn't feel great, I guess. Like, it's fine, but it just didn't feel great, if that makes sense. Maybe I should let actually some people die and then level up. That's what I'll do. But I also think I need to have the chemist level up too, so that's the part, like, what? What part? I could just, like, start leveling up slowly. And let's see how much experience. And, like, I can get experience. But I still need to get AP depending on the mix. I don't know what level. Yeah, I don't honestly have a clue what level. I can look up the chemist, but I'm like, yeah, just like earn everything for the chemist. Like, don't look it up, you're fine. Okay. We'll see what you need to do to mix. Pharmacology. Okay, what is pharmacology? Use knowledge of medicines to double the potency of potions even more. I mean, that's kind of cool. What's 30? Okay, I wonder what the 30 is. How many items are on this tower? Okay, only 2 more. It's like 2 more chests. Dun dun dun. Yeah, auto attack fast. Let's do this. Cool with me. Going up the tower, the barrier tower. Joey, you have an updated statement about ships. I want to read that now. So you said, you need a dockyard for ships that are unbalanced while being made, but if shipbuilders can master keeping ships balanced in the water while working, then dockyards are not needed. Here in the US, we are doing it with our newest ship today. Only carriers are made in docks due to the massive flight deck causing a lot of imbalances, but a high majority of our ships are made on the water without a dock. That's actually really fascinating. So docks are not actually imperative relative to what I thought. Okay. So it's really only imperative, yeah, if you have a lot of, yeah, imbalance. Okay, so basically it's like to balance it out, the ship, to make sure that nothing happens to it. It's about balancing them in the water. That's very informative and interesting. Okay. Level Tricker. What about these guys? So those guys actually... So these guys can actually teach me level 2 ult. So if I have a skill on here, for example, let's actually try something now. Let's try to do control. Let's try this. Control. That's fine. And then abilities here. Learn. No, not Berserk. That'd be terrible. That'd be awful. Don't do that. That's silly. Okay. Traveler. And Gravitator. Dang. It's kind of wild, to be honest. Graphics for these... Like, Traveler literally sitting on the moon is just a super cool graphic, though, no matter how you think about it. No, I saw... See, you know so much about shipbuilding. That's actually, like, pretty interesting to me. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Nice, okay. Oh no, I can't do it because they can only do it herself. Okay. I do need to wait for them to just cast level 2 ult on us. Alright, we'll on attack us. Now let's defend with everybody. And hopefully they cast level 2 ult on all of us. Let's wait. So it's only... Wow, I have to have the chemist. I literally have to have the chemist to do this. Wow. Yeah, he's only going to cast level 4 gravity on us. That's crazy. Alright, well. Good to know that that's not going to work yet. Sonic Boom, that was cool. I feel the problem with giving her Gaia though, it's like it doesn't really matter because she's so powerful. Maybe it's a little better, but seems like maybe there's only one ability here, which is Sonic Boom. Like there's nothing else available. Or just the fact that I've only been getting Sonic Boom every time is kind of... Okay, there we go. Win slash finally. It's kind of wild. Like, wait, Sonic Boom? Sonic Boom again. Sonic Boom again. Ooh, cool. And I got my first Reflect Ring. So, this is cool. I will say, I think that the design of... Like, this is the first time you start really looking at, like, Reflect magic, from what I remember. But there's an entire dungeon in, technically you did have Reflect in Final Fantasy IV, but it wasn't something that was, like, crazy in a whole concept in a dungeon. Whereas, Barrier, it just seems like that's going to be something here, especially because we got a Reflect Ring. There's an entire dungeon called the Mirage Tower in Final Fantasy VI. I remember that when I was younger. You had to put on your characters certain floors, really the whole tower. You needed to just learn powerful magic and then just cast powerful magic on yourself so that it would hit all the enemies, and that is how you would level up. And that's how you'd make your way to the top of the tower. Because if you didn't do that, you just couldn't make your way to the top of the tower. I was like, I remember that. I remember that. It's like, you can't make your way to the top of the tower. This isn't good. Okay. And again, this is kind of weird. The elixir seems so plentiful, but I can just kind of heal my whole party like, don't worry about it. So ubiquitous. Maybe I should take that effect off of him. I'm curious what he's going to learn next, though. Is he going to learn the mix? We're getting close. Is he going to learn the mix? Speaking of ships, I wonder if your PC could even handle World of Warships. It does not require much internet to play, but it is quite a massive game. 82 gigabytes right now. That may break your PC. Heartstrings, tugging at my heartstrings. So, okay, it is only 500 gigabytes. Like, I only have half a terabyte, right, for my internal memory. I will tell you that I actually do play Baldur's Gate 3 one night a week with a group of my buddies. It's been a blast. It works fine. That game is, I want to say, last I checked, it was like 100. I can check right now, actually. But I want to say that game is like 132 or something, like huge. I was like, what? Like, can I have any other game even installed? I literally thought, can I genuinely have any other game installed? Let me just check right now. No, I lied to you. It's 144 gigabytes. 144 gigabytes. That's insane, right? Like, I'm not saying like World of Warships, like 82 is big, right? 82 is big. 100% agree. But when I saw 144, I was like, this is crazy. And also, I think, what was it? Diablo, if you got it like the high, like, I forget if it was like the high like res graphics or the high polygon count. It was like 100 gigabytes. I was like, these art asset files are just massive, right? So I was like, well, this seems pretty big. I don't know if I really want to download like the highest level graphics, the highest fidelity. The newest Call of Duty mix. Okay, cool. Now I finally learned it. So you said the newest Call of Duty game is like 400 gigabytes. That's insane to me. Like, I mean, cool, I guess. But that's just, you know, that's basically if you have less than a terabyte. If you have like 500 gigabytes, that's Windows 11 and Call of Duty. Right? Like, that's huge. And I mean, in all fairness, my PC is a laptop, right? It's a laptop. It's nothing crazy. I got it 2021. I got it for like $750. So, would I like to build my own PC? I think it'd be fun. You know, I think it would like work fine. I don't know. I'm in this place where I'm like, I kind of want to do it, but I kind of like don't care that much, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, and I mean, like, honestly, it's so convenient. So for me, what I ended up doing, now I gotta actually change back to the rules I want. This is interesting. But what I did is I said, you know what, like, I was in graduate school at the time. I wanted something that I could use to play games for like a little bit. Not like the best games, you know. I'm more of a gameplay over graphics kind of guy. I'm like, if I can play the game, I'm pretty happy. Like, I can play the game, life is good, very few complaints. I'm really honestly pretty happy about that. And so I said to myself, well, this seems like the ideal. And I was like, I'll maybe hold on to my laptop for, say, like, I wanted to say I'll hold on to it for like 5 years. So we're kind of like coming up, we're like at 5 years. So maybe next year. And I feel fortunate in the sense that I'm able to afford, like, if I really wanted to get a new computer, I could do that, which is cool. But I just don't play as much as I think I would like, because, again, depending on what game you're playing, if you're not playing the newest games, you don't need the newest stuff, right? You're not playing the newest games. You like don't need. Well, I gotta go back real quick to White Magic. Actually, give him White Magic. But if you're not playing the newest games, I feel like you don't really need. To me, I don't feel you always need to have anything crazy, right? You're like, oh look, I'm very content. I'm very happy to be in a place where I can play games that I enjoy, but I don't need to have them be at like the bleeding edge. I don't need to have a game that's like just so crisp and has like the most amazing refresh rate. I'm like, I will survive without that. It's just been my thing. Like, I'm good. I'm so happy. Like, it doesn't bother me that it's not the best. I will tell you the internet connection though at my house. Like it's just the connection. Like my internet is just so painful to even think about it. So, yeah. I think I could probably run it. Like that's not the issue, right? You're thinking, if you played Warships, what ship would you even like? No idea what your playstyle is. I'm very open-minded to doing almost anything. I'm just always fascinated by the fact that, you know, like I'm up for trying new games. Like I'm very open to trying new things and experiencing new things. So I don't actually know. That's a really good question. I would be, and I mean, silly question, but like I'm sure there's like, in World of Warships, I imagine there's like battle carriers. I imagine there's like, battle carriers, but I imagine there's like aircraft carriers. I imagine there's like submarines. I don't actually have any idea what I would enjoy playing, because I've never really spent a lot of time thinking about like the Navy, or I should say like naval warfare is more specifically. Like historically, do I know about it? Have I watched a few documentaries or like war films, which I'm not saying accurately reflect and or truly talk about this sort of thing? Like, yeah. But at the same time, I feel like if you... Okay, is this good? Yeah. I feel like if I actually played more, or if I actually played at all, I would know. Honestly, I need to just sit down and watch a stream and be like, oh yeah, this makes sense. That's what I need to do, honestly. I need to just sit down and like watch a stream, and then I would be able to say like, oh, like this is something I enjoy, you know, this is something I would enjoy playing, or like I would enjoy watching this, or I would enjoy, yeah. I actually, after I finish this stream, I'd probably to go do some things, but I should probably just go and watch one and be like, oh, this is cool, or watch a trailer. I need to honestly see. I don't know. I really don't have a good answer for you, so I'm kind of floundering here while trying to say my short, concise answers. I don't know. Yeah. But before my next stream, I will definitely sit down and watch something, because I'm curious. I am. And I know... You're gonna open up another tab, too. Well, now we're all level 38. Joey said, there are hundreds of different ships, all with different styles. For an example, there's an American cruiser compared to a Japanese cruiser. Both are cruisers, so you would think they're similar, right? Actually, they're not. The class goes by weight of the ship, but you can do anything with the weight. American cruisers are all guns and anti-air. However, Japanese cruisers, they use a lot more torpedoes. But that makes sense. So it's like this, it's even though you think they're labeled the same, like there's, I don't want to say asymmetric capability, but it's like, in how it's done, it's like, okay, more like asymmetric of what they're doing, right? Like that makes sense. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I need to, and again, I think that all comes down to me actually like watching Do you know what I mean? I think that all comes down to me actually watching and saying like, oh, this is cool. Let me watch this and then get a better idea. Also, something I just realized, I'm like, man, I really want these. I really want the mobs that I want to fight to come out. I'm like, come on. Come on, level trickers. Like, I don't want to go too far, but I know I need to keep going. Clearly. I really do have myself set up so that I'm gonna run into yeah, I really have myself set up just for I want to say yeah, I literally have myself set up perfectly for running into these like level trickers, but nothing else. So it's just like inefficient because I've taken off the two-handed, I've taken off the dual wield, and so I'm taking much longer to cut these guys out. So I'm like, come on, level trickers, let's run into each other. At the same time, though, getting a level up would be nice. Getting a level up in a minute would be nice, but not yet. Man. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. The question I have for you is, Joey, like, what kind of ships do you like, or what kind of ships do you like playing as? Or it just like totally depends on your mood. Joey's going into more detail, sharing a little bit about that. He says, so there are 5 classes. There's destroyers, submarines, cruisers, battleships, and aircraft carriers. However, there are a lot of different subclasses for different playstyles. If you take battleships as an example, there are battle cruisers, battleships, and aviation battleships. Battleships are just really heavy ships with big guns. Battle cruisers are also heavy ships with big guns, but they have a different style of having little armor, but much faster than battleships. Cool. And then aviation battleships are battleships, but they have planes. Okay. So there's a lot of like, I see what you're saying. There's a lot of, wow. And then like it gets into more nuance of like obviously like what, for example, like country ship you're you know, from and things like this. Well, like what country's ship you're using and like what sub-classification. Well, that sounds really fun. I would have to jump in and try because I'm curious. And this is, you know, my frame of reference for this is just not good. My frame of reference for this, my frame of reference for this, I feel like this is going to be a dragon. No, not a dragon. Okay. That's good. My frame of reference for this is, I was going to say EVE Online, which is just not a fair reference because EVE Online, like, again, very good game. But that's what I think of in, like, the combat. Like, kind of like the slow paced combat of, you know, and it's space, right? You have spaceships and, like, you're doing missions and things like that. It's not anywhere near the same as, like, being on the water. So I'm really curious to see how it will be done. Man, they're really hurting on Galuf right now. They're really, like, twisting the knife. When you say old man, they're like, old man. So I think that I would just need to jump in and play. You don't have, like, a preference or anything? When you say you play everything, you're like, nah, it's all good. You play everything, you're like, it all is good. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. So, let's try to kill one of them. Let's mix a Phoenix down. Right. Okay. I need to keep controlling him. Sorry, I'm a little bit focused on controlling him relative to talking. Because I want to make sure that I actually can control this guy. So we're going to keep defending until I can control him. Alright. This is really not going well. Really not going so well for controlling him. It's not my day. Give him like super high agility or something. I feel like you need to control him first. Yeah, they said to control him first, and then... No, they said to, like, cast it on him and then control him. Like, I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, he has, like, super stats or something. Like, I'm not gonna be able to control him. I gotta give this guy an ether now. Wild. Amazing. And my mix now wore off. Well, it took so long. There you go. Yes. It's not going to matter, though. How do you cast it? Alright, we'll see how long this works. Because it has to land right on Well, technically he's a blue mage, but he's not level. Is he level 38? I think we're good. I think we got it. I think he's level 30. I think we're good. We'll find out real soon. Yes, we learned old. Thank goodness. Okay. And now we need to make sure Lena has flare. Oh my gosh. That was wild. Right there. Like, learning that, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Shh! Galuf, did you read? Over. Shh! What was that? The whisper weed? This is that. Repeat, Galuf, do you copy? Over. Shh! I hear you loud and clear. Shh! Good. I'm outside the generator room. Shh! Everything looks clear on this end. Over. Eh? Woo! Thank goodness. They're out. What was that? Nothing to worry about. You just get to the roof as fast as you can. Over. Got you. Over. Alright, I feel like this might be... is there a save here? Is there a save? One more chest. One more chest. One more chest. This is good. I might have to save here, to be honest. I think it's, yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock. I need to level up some more. And, yeah, I think this is probably going to be it. But nonetheless, this is good. Made some progress. I will maybe learn offline, or I should say off stream. I will potentially learn the, yeah, I think off stream what I'll do is I'll potentially learn the level 3 flare. We'll see, perhaps. And then I will, oh. Yeah, I'll learn that, and then I'll probably figure out what I'm going to do in regard to blue magic. Let's do white one. That'd be good. I will maybe then get to the end of the tower next playthrough. But I think for right now, I'm in a good place to just hang out. So I'll maybe save here, do another battle or two, and then call it. I don't have plans necessarily directly for the Super Bowl. I'm going to spend some time with the fam. Gonna relax, spend some time, just enjoy myself, and just relax. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy at all. And before I stream again, I definitely want to go to the other room. Before I stream again, I would like to check out World of Warships, and then I can actually like feel like I can talk to you about it. Because I feel right now I'm like like I'm kind of like smiling and nodding, and you're just informing me of all these different nuances in the game. Whereas if I watch the game and I see like everything about it, I'll be like, oh, this is really cool. I'll probably appreciate it much more. Gravity. Dang, not even a level gravity, just gravity? Okay. Also, I've been standing for almost, well, it's been only about 3 hours, so not bad, but So yeah, I've been staying up the whole time during the stream, which is overall good. You can't even see my chocobo because I moved my chair. Well, with chocobo. There you are, buddy. There you are, buddy. Let me go change everything here. And actually, I need to change my job. No, the ninja can still level up good. Yeah, and so this is what I would want to put on, yeah, and I would want to put the Hypno Crown on, can you even wear it? Okay, good. Yeah, I would want to put this one right here on, yeah. I would want to put that item very specifically on Ferris. Okay, this right here. Okay. And I'm not going to be able to... Yellow Dragon. Let's see here. This doesn't look good. This very much looks like I'm gonna die, which is okay. That's right. That's a good ending point right there. I had a good time. Also noted that the other chest, the game lied to me. It said I could encounter Learning Flare from the Red Dragon in one of 2 Master Box encounters in the Barrier Tower. So unfortunately I messed that up, but that's okay. I thought it meant there were 2 in there, but that's all right. I'll have to learn Flare from someone else. That means I can go, you know, forward and goof around with the game and maybe do some leveling another way. And then I'll be almost done with the Barrier Tower. And then I'll be able to save that for next stream. Well, all right. So thank you so much for watching. I had a good time. And hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, you know, rest of your weekend. And I'll be back maybe sometime during the week. Potentially not. But we'll see. We'll see. At least I'll do some things off stream and be in a better place. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.